It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans, and it's all up next.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from Nashville. Xavier Gipson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
Throwing to start this game. Corley reels it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Rodgers here from the gun. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute, convert on these third downs.
So on fourth down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
Levis came into this league with a big old arm and an even bigger chip on his shoulder, Kate, based on where he was drafted. I still remember that on draft day, and you could see the disappointment as he fell out of that first round, and because of it, he's just got that fight to him. It's easy to envision him proving those doubters, and so many of those teams who passed on him, wrong.
Levis now on first down. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Levis now off the play fake. He's got it, room to run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Levis. That one complete to Hopkins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the play fake, it's Levis. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets, 3rd down. Shotgun now for Levis. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Titans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Rodgers here off the play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 3rd and short.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Titans will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Levis from the shotgun. It's complete to Hopkins. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. They give to Pollard from the gun. Has a lane inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Levis here on 1st down. Catch made. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Folk on now to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Levis. Has the connection to Ridley. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Levis to the air now. That pass complete to Boyd. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Jets are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Now here comes the New York offense. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a 1st down off this defense just yet. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. the 17. It's taken in by Williams. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go right back to Hall. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down throw by Rodgers. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they bring him down around the 34. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Hall. Room to run inside the 20. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets parlay the interception into points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, With plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Throwing now on first down, Levis. Pass caught by Ridley. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. That's caught at the 4. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 13-point lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Jets and receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Jets pushing for points. From the 33 on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Lazard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Caught by Lazard. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. We give to Hall on the draw. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Rodgers here from the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Breaks the tackle, still going. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. It's halftime here in Nashville. The Titans giving the fans something to cheer about. They're in front at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. It was a strong first half for running back Tony Pollard. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Titans and Will Levis set to take over again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Levis from the shotgun. Caught by Pollard. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Levis here on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They send him left out of the slot. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Levis now off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now here's Rodgers. Wilson on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's a give to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
So the Jets are going to try a field goal on fourth down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And it stays a two-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. On the play fake, it's Levis. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, a run with Pollard. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Third and short yardage, Levis. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
You know, when we watch the combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
So the Titans left with a fourth down, and we're going to see Nick Folk after the try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we hit the end of the third quarter. And after that last-second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Jets and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Rodgers will look to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Third down give to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Running this with Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. This is home. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Hall on the give. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll go for it. Rodgers. He finds him beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Jets 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Pollard. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the gun, Levis. That pass complete to Boyd. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Has the connection to Ridley. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Levis now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Levis throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the puck, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 17-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans leading by 7. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They run the counter to Pollard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Back to throw. This one's caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion left. Trying again with Pollard. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Folk on now to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
That one's incomplete over the middle.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. Into the hands of Conklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Corley reels it in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Here he is to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments in today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd, but you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.